Fans, it's me, the Autistic Explorer. I'm here to show you how to bake Mexican wedding cakes. It may seem hard, but it's actually pretty easy. First, what we're going to need the flour. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry, take that back. We're going to need sugar, walnuts. All the stuff is prepared. The rest is right here. Here's the board. I'm going to need one of my mixing bowls, if I can get it out. Yeah. There we go.
Now you're playing soccer. All right. Our next game is against the league champion, Springbrook Spartans. However, last year and so far this year they are.
So we're going to take this bowl and we're going to put everything in there. First thing we're going to do is we're going to crush up the walnuts. I'll show you how that's done right now. First, let me situate this. Got the recipe right here. Put it right there. Put them in a plastic bag. I can close it just like that. And then we need this. We're going to use this rolling pin. Put this away. We're going to take this rolling pin, crush them up. Keep on with it until it's all crushed up crushed up to look like sand. Now it also may look simple, but it can be a little messy too. So now these are called what I'm making. They're called Mexican wedding cakes, but I like to call them snowball cookies, since I'm not from Mexico. So but make sure you crush up these walnuts really good. And go over it again to make sure that they're crushed up all the way. And then what we're going to do, we're going to pour it all in this bowl. We're going to pour it all in this bowl. Okay, put this aside. Let's see. A tablespoon of vanilla. Tablespoon of vanilla. Okay, good. We hold on a minute. We need 2 cups of flour. Let me cut this open more. One cup. That's one. We need another one. Make sure you shake it a little so that there's not too much on it, just enough to. Okay. We need 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. There we go. That's it. And then let's see. We need, yep, we already did walnuts. We need a stick of butter. Stick of butter. I think it's best to put it in this bowl. Good. Get that warmed up. Let's see. 1 egg. Pour the margarine butter in there. Now this is going to be a little messy, so okay. All right, now we start mixing it up now. In fact, just to give it a head start, I like to use the mixer to kind of get it started. If I can get this on right. There we go. Now, I'm just gonna pause for a minute. I'm just to let you know this is gonna come out like Play-Doh kind of thing. So you have to really work at it because it can get messy. And when you roll them into a ball, like they get fragile. So you gotta really be careful. Okay. So as you can see, I'm going to show you right now. This is how they come. This is how the dough comes out. So you have to really play with it. Now, before we put it on the pan, I'm going to wash my hands. And wash my hands. Dry it, and then see how there's some schmutz on the pan, so we have to wash out this pan before we use it. Always do that before you use anything, because you don't want to make yourself sick cooking something. You don't want to make yourself sick with anything that might be contaminated on the you know, on the pan or on whatever it is you're using to cook with. All right, see, all clean. So I'm gonna use aluminum foil for this because sometimes it sticks. But first, I want to get the some baking spray. Here we go. Now the whole point of the baking spray is so that it doesn't, it's made by Pam. The whole point of it is so that it doesn't stick when you put it on there. When you put the little balls, the little cookie balls on there. You know what I mean. Anyway, here we go. Now it's starting to turn to Play-Doh now. Now, if you wanted to, I just used one egg. You could put an extra egg in there if you wanted, just to kind of really get it all together. You know what I'm saying? I might do that in a second, but in fact, good idea. You don't have to use 2 eggs, but you can if you feel the need to. Really, you only need 1 egg for this. So I'm going to use 1 more egg just to kind of get it binding together quicker. And there we go. Now, see, I feel it binding together more because I used 2 eggs instead of 1. So you know what? To make this kind of stuff, you're gonna want 2 eggs to kind of be sure that you're to be sure that you're doing what you want it to do. Alright. As you can see, it's all over my hands. See? Almost like I played in the mud. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start rolling them like a ball. And now, it's not as hard as it looks, guys. Trust me when I say it. It may seem hard, but it's not. Here, hold on a minute. I'm only washing my hands because I want to move. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. I want to move the camera over so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. There you go. Yeah, well, I think I know what I'm doing. I got it under control. Thanks. It tastes really good. Now, sometimes I like to use powder to kind of make it look like actual snowball cookies, but I don't always like to do that. I call these snowball cookies. These. Because to me, that's what they are. And to the people in Mexico, that's what they're called. They're called Mexican wedding cakes. That's just what they're classified as. But basically, they're snowball cookies. So and oh, your hands are warm. So maybe your best bet to get it binding more, keep it in your hand until it kind of like, melts in there in your hand, melts in your hand kind of. Now these don't take long to cook, guys, so try not to put them on for like such a long period of time. Alright, guys. Stay tuned for my next video.